I want to welcome all of us tonight to the next big thing happening in this space, and I'll run you through our presentation quickly tonight. Like I said, my name is Innocent Daniels. Okay, I are you ready for the next big thing? And what is the big thing? The big thing is to know it. To know it has taken a position in this crypto space. I'll quickly run you through how far we have come in this crypto space. The evolution of money. For some of us coming for the first time, we understand that the first way we use we transfer value is actually by what we call barter, trade by barter. And from there, we'll move to gold when gold became the thing to back up whatever transaction that goes on. It becomes like a trust, and gold was in for it. And from gold, we'll move to meta coins. Just like I was saying in the presentation the other day, in this part of our world, like coin is gradually disappearing, the physical coin. And I'm not surprised, maybe that's why we are dealing with the e-coin right now. We move to meta coin, and from coin, we move to what we have now as paper money, which we call fiat currency. We have naira, dollar, the different countries that have fiat currency. But you also know that fiat currency have had its challenges, especially those who transact business, and moving money became an issue, and gradually moved into the space of card. When we began to use card, you don't move with cash anymore, but your card become where your money is. In fact, money moved to card. So that you don't have physical cash does not mean you don't have money because you have card. People began to travel around lighter because card came in, and we have also moved from card because technology is getting advanced by the day. And what happened? We moved to electronic money. Now, when we got into electronic money, it became something new beyond the uh, uh, what we had in card. Now you can move a whole lot of money. You don't need card. You get to a place you want to buy something. You don't even need card. All you need, you hit your phone and you do electronic transfer. So we have evolved over the years, and now we have come to the new thing. Technology is getting advanced today. We are now in what the space what we call cryptocurrency. And I can tell you, this one was invented about 12 years ago by an anonymous name called Satoshi Nakamoto. And today it was like a joke. And 12 years after, this is shaking almost all the central banks of the world. It's changing the way we live. It's changing the way we do business. It's changing the way we do investment. And that's why you're here tonight, to take advantage of how you can benefit from this movement that is changing the whole business state of how things are run anywhere in the world. Okay, and over the years, we had what we call inflation and deflation. Now, what has happened? Fiat currency had faced what we call inflation over the years. What you could buy with $100 in 1998, and look at it in 2005, it can't buy as much. You can look at the trolley, and eventually by 2025, what they're going to buy with that would be very, very almost like nothing. But look at what has happened to crypto. 2011, it could buy little. 2013, and you can see what 2025 could look like. And that's interesting. Now, some of us didn't have an idea of what this thing is some 5 years ago. But it's good that you are here tonight to begin to understand what the next 5 years will look like, to take advantage of this great opportunity. And one of the things that cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, which happens to be the first coin I've done, is between the year 2010 and 2021, we have seen a massive run. We have seen a massive run from 1 cent in 2010 to $67,000 in 2021. That's just 12 years after. And if you are here on this call tonight, and this call happened in the year 2010, I'm sure you won't be here tonight, because just an investment of $100, which was about 15,000 naira some years back, would have made you a billionaire today. In any currency can actually think about, because you hit it. But the interesting thing is, you have not missed anything at all. We are just starting. And that's why you are in the right place tonight to get the right information. A lot of people have been hearing what this is all about. They don't even know the platform or someone who could actually point them directly on how to maximize this platform. I was in a place this afternoon. I was speaking. I had someone who works in a financial institution, and he said, "Oh, how do I even get this information? People are making money." And that's to tell you the level of ignorance out there. I can tell you, if you're in this call tonight, this is a big opportunity for you to understand this information, and not just get this information, also know the how. Because in to know it, we don't just pride ourselves in the information, we also pride ourselves in, you know, taking you by your hand and show you the how to benefit from this opportunity. Okay, I'm going to answer some few questions, and I'll start with this question right away. The first question is, what is the current value of Naira? Of course, I know people are also joining us from outside the country and different places. Well, whichever country you are joining, the question is, what is the current value of your local currency to USD right now? You can see that the valuation is really hitting hard almost every part of the world due to the effect of coronavirus that we are still battling right now. So what is the current value? Your own currency might not be Naira, but there's a fiat currency. So what is the current value? Now, in our country, in Nigeria here, currently, some months back or some few months back, we have Naira at 360 to 1. And you agree with me that currently we have it about 570 to 1. And if you want to buy $1,000, the question is, how much value is $1,000,000 Naira at 360 to 1? So what could you use $1,000,000 Naira to buy at 360? So we look at it this way. When it was 360, you could use $1,000,000 Naira to buy $2,777. But fast forward to now, how much could $1,000,000 Naira buy? $1,000,000 Naira could only buy $1,754. Now, what has happened to your 1,000,000? It means that it is devalued, and you will need about 583,000 more to buy what you could have bought with 1,000,000 at 360. So for you to buy the same amount of dollar now, you need 1,583,000 Naira to buy that. Now, what does that tell you? It means that the 1,000,000 Naira has actually shrunk in value. Okay. It means that your 1,000,000 Naira then is now devalued to what amount? So what is the value of 1,000,000 Naira now? At 360, what it is now? It is now 631,500 Naira. 631,500 Naira. And what have you lost? You have lost about 368,500. Now, this is the shocking reality. This is where we are right now. So if you're on this call tonight, it exposes you to what is happening right now to that Naira you are holding. And what this platform does is to give you an opportunity to partake how you can hedge your money. Okay, so let's go. So what if I can? So what can we really do with this? So what if I show you a way that you can do what? Number one, hedge your funds against devaluation, because whether you like it or not, there's devaluation. Number two. Okay, number two. What if I show you how you can increase your present Naira value to the future value in dollars? Because whether you like it or not, your Naira could still lose value if you don't hedge it. And number three, what if I show you how to keep your investment, your custody, with little or no effort? For me, this is the big deal, that I can show you a platform where you don't need to give anybody your money. You understand what people have suffered in the last 5 years in this country, investing, running what we call ROIs, giving people money, oh, trade for me, do this for me. And I can tell you, it has done more damage than good. A lot of people have gone to the grave today because all their life savings was put in a platform for people to trade for them, and eventually they lost everything. But tonight, I show you a platform that will hedge your funds against devaluation, that will increase your present Naira value to future value in dollars, and keep your investment to your custody with little or no effort. Please trust me, This is what this platform will deliver to you. So let's quickly run. So what if I show you? What if I show a platform that can take your platform that can take your 57K, which is about $100, to 500x? That's about 50,000%. So it simply means a platform that can take your $100 to $50,000 in 2-3 years from now. What if I show you that platform? Is this something you think you'd be interested in? Or whether you like it or not, if you don't do, your money, whatever you are keeping, it will keep losing value. What if I show you a platform that can take your 570K, which is about $1,000, to 500x, to about 50,000%, and it will be valued around $500,000, that's $500,000 in 2 years from now? Is it something you think you can be interested in? And remember, whatever we are doing, everything's going to be your custody. I'm not giving anybody this money. Now, one of the things I say to people, if you give anybody 570,000 naira and they trade that money and that money becomes $500,000, I can bet you you might not get that money. It'll be difficult to give you that money. But interesting thing that we have in this platform is whatever money you are investing to your own custody. You are not giving anybody your money. Okay. So now, if all these things I've said to you is possible and is available, so how much do you think you can pay to access such structured information without you doing anything extra? Listen to me. How much do you think should be paid to access such information, such platform that have a capacity to give you such structured information without you doing anything extra? Let me tell you, if you take that same money and want to open a shop, like one of the things you're going to face is you're going to face different challenges. Either fire will burn the shop, or robbers will burgle the shop, or whatever will happen. But here we are saying you are investing into your own custody, yet you won't do anything extra. I'm going to show you results quickly. So how much do you think can be paid to access such information that can take 57,000 naira to over 30 million naira, 570,000 naira to over $500,000? That's to over 250 million. So 2 years from now, how much do you think should be paid for that? So follow me closely. Now, to know that, I welcome you to what we call the power of to know it. Now, this is where we'll begin to dissect what it takes to dive into this thing and get this result we are talking about. Okay, now what will to know it do for you? Basically, to know it basically will give you some analysis which they've done by themselves and just tell you what to do. So one of the things they're going to do is they will do fundamental analysis of the market, because they understand how the market works. And they're going to run all the technical analysis that is required. Now, you don't need to bother your head with all this. They are going to do all of that for you. They're also going to do community analysis. Remember, it is community driven. So they understand the power of community in a particular project. And that's one of the things that makes up what brings profit to any project: community analysis. They also going to tell you this is the portfolio to buy. Now they're summarizing all the information for you. This is what to do. Remember, I tell you, do little or nothing. All you need to do is just get information, do what you're asked to do, and that's all. And lastly, they're going to give you a platform to learn skill, how you too can begin to understand how the fundamental analysis is done, the technical is done, and the community analysis is done. And lastly, you're going to have mentorship. Mentorship is you come to ask questions, and both physical and online, we have all that laid out for you. Mentorship. Remember, we say we are going to take you by the hand. We're not just going to give information and leave you. We're going to take you by the hand and guide you to what to do. Okay, that is what to know it would do for you. Now, let me show you some practical examples of what has happened in our community. Some structured information that have been given that people bought into and what the result became. Please follow me attentively and see what this looks like. So I said you are just a trade call away to your desired future. So let's take a look. Now, this one of the project that was called in our community last year. You can see March 13. Below here, you can see all-time low. You can see all-time low here. This was the price of this project as at last year, March 13. It was called, okay, hold this for 2 years and look at what happened. As at March 24th this year, that is 1 year after, the project has moved from 4 cents to $14. Now, if you are around when it was called and you're able to invest about $100, now $100 last year was 36,000 naira, and $500 was 180,000, and $1,000 was 360,000. What would your profit be like just in a year? Remember, it's just to behold for 2 years, but this is just 1 year. Let's look at the result of 1 year. As at March 24th, this is the price moved to $14. So your $100, which is 36,000, would have become 18 million. Massive. Your 180,000 would have become 92 million, and your your 360,000 would have become 185 million. Remember, we are asked to hold it for 2 years. This is just 1 year. Now, what do you think is going to happen in 2 years? This is massive profit in 1 year. Remember, all you assessed was just the information. You didn't do anything extra. Buy this and keep it, and that's all. Now, this is another project called Cheetah Fuel. As at March 13 last year, it had 33 zeros. Now, fast forward June 9th, 2021, that's a year plus. Look at what has happened to this project. This project moved from 309 to 68 cents, not even yet $1, 68 cents. But look at the massive profit that people have entered between just in 1 year. Remember, it's to be held for 2 years, but look at what has happened in 1 year. So 36,000 naira investment as at June 9 has worth how much? 37 million. 37 million. Remember, this money is in your custody. You didn't release your money to anybody. It's in your custody, it's in your own wallet, and you alone sees it. Then your 180,000 would have become 187 million. Massive. Your 360,000 naira as at March 13, 2020, June 9 would have become 374 million. What did you do? You only accessed information in the platform, and you just did what they asked you to do. That's all. You didn't carry anything extra. There's no extra job, and that is all. That's what I was asking you. How much do you think this information should, to access this information, how much do you think you should pay to access such information that could turn a 36,000 naira into 37 million? How much do you think this platform will work for you to gain this kind of profit? Okay, few other possibilities that happen in our community. We have BNB. Look at October 19, 2017. That's about 3 years ago. BNB was 3 cents. May 3rd, 2021, BNB did $677 to 1. Now, imagine he had access to this information as at 2017. This thing has done over 1.6 million%. Let's look at the breakdown. Now, a 36,000 naira would have bought 3,333 units. Let's see what 36,000 naira would have become in the space of 3 years, 7 months. Can you see that? That is $2,258,000, which is about 1,129,000,000 naira. This is massive. This is massive. You know, 180,000 would have become 5 billion naira, and 360,000 would have become 11 billion. 360,000 naira. I can imagine. I know many of us on this call could afford this back then, but it's not just having the money. Like, I can tell you the reality that a lot of people have this money right now, but they are not having access to the information they are having right now. So I can tell you tonight, we are just in the right place to access this information. Okay, I think I shared the last one with us. This one is called Hex. Hex, as at January 5, 2020, had 4 zeros. 4 zeros. Now, September 19, has hit 51 cents. 51 cents. So what is the breakdown like? Now, your investment of 36,000, 180,000, or 360,000 has sat just 1 year, 9 months after. Look at what the return would have been. Your 36,000 naira would have become 2 billion naira. That's about $3,519,641 in a space of less than 2 years. Please, I need you to note that once you can hold for 2 years, you are in for something big. You are in for something massive. And that's what we tell people, please just follow us for 2 years. Get committed to this platform for 2 years and see if you will not become something else. As in when you talk about finances, as in it's going to change everything you think about, about finance. Okay, 180,000, 10 billion. I know it's scary. 360,000, 20 billion naira. The question is, where can I make this money? I tell you, there's no any other place than this space. And all you need to trade is information. And that's what it's all about. Okay. So now I want to welcome you to the product that is delivering what we call the now and the future worlds. Listen to this. Welcome to the product that delivers the now and the future dollar millionaire. What we are raising here are dollar millionaire. So when you hear million, we are not talking about millionaire, we are talking about $1 million. So welcome to the only one and only product that is currently, I'm not saying just in the future, currently delivering now and future. So we choose our words carefully. Now and future dollar millionaires. And listen to this. I'm going to unveil the cost of this, accessing this information right now. But listen to this. This is the last expensive thing you will buy. Everything else becomes cheap. As I unveil the price of accessing this information right now, I can bet you this is the most expensive thing you can buy, and every other thing becomes cheap. And in tonoit, we say, buy the future when it's cheap. The future is cheap right now, and based on the platform, you can get it. So welcome to the product that is delivering the now and future dollar millionaires. Welcome to Moon Arcade. This is the product that is changing everything that you can think about finance. This is the product. tonoit is the platform, and this is the product. tonoit is the platform, and this is the product that is changing everything you can think about. So we'll call it the Moon Arcade. And what does Moon Arcade give you? Give you a lot of opportunities, a lot of opportunities to get into emerging opportunities in the market, give you opportunities for what we call secret buying. They give you opportunity to learn, have an academy, give you opportunity to have a Zoom meeting like this. Our webinar is always top notch. We have general presentation, we have our trainings, and we give you the how. Remember, any other person can give you the information, but tonoit gives you the how. Then opportunity for new calls. We have blog posts where you can read. Even if you are joining us now, you can read past blog posts. Then update on previous calls, project ticker name, where and how to buy on a closed Telegram group. These are the platform where we have for you to share every information that is required for you to get to the top. So this is the product that's changing everything you have ever known about finance. So if you're excited about this product, I just need you to go to the chat room and just give me from the floor to the moon, from the floor to the moon, because this product is going to change your life. It's going to take you from the floor and it's going to take you to the moon. Just like the figures I've seen above there, where $100 turned to billions of naira. Okay. Now somebody's still like, how do I join? I know somebody's in a hurry to join. Let me tell you, there's no time to waste. Somebody said the best time to plant a tree was 5 years ago, and the next time is when? Now. So how do I join to start now? So if you are ready to start now, if you are ready to be part of this and you want to benefit from this opportunity, I just want you to go to the chat room and say, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. I am ready, because I can tell you there are opportunities right now in our community that have been unveiled, that will be some of them were unveiled yesterday. On Thursday again, we are going to get into it. The unveiled that will take people to the moon. So if you are ready, go to the chat room and say, I am ready. I don't know who invited you tonight, but I can tell you that person have done something really good for you. Go to the chat room and said, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. And I can tell you, you are going to get into the platform, and I can tell you, make your way to the moon. So how much does this product cost? What's the price to access this information? Now, as you can see on the screen right now, this is the value. This is the value we give, and this is the cost of those values. Buying opportunities, what about $1,000, $1,429? Imagine coin analysis, about $2,000. Mentorship, $4,300. Let me tell you, mentorship is key. You can get information anywhere, but see, who mentors is important. When you are mentored by a billionaire, you are close to being a billionaire. And to know it, will have billionaires mentoring us. So mentorship is very, very expensive. So blog post costs about $500. Structure coin analysis is $497. Now, totally now this is about $10,504. But you will agree with me that it's still very cheap, because the truth is, once you get into this platform, $100 can turn to a billionaire. So you can imagine when that happens, and you just minus $10,000 from that, how much do you think you have made? I can tell you the cost is very, very cheap. However, we've got something good for you. So just follow me. Now, we've been able to look at all these things, and we'll summarize it in 2 ways. Number one is what we call enrollment fee to the platform, and number 2 is what we call subscription fee to the product. So you enroll to get into the platform to know it, then you subscribe for the product called Moon Arcade. You enroll to get into the platform to know it, and you subscribe to the product called Moon Arcade. So every price you've seen there, we summarize them in these 2 platform and product. So what cost is it for you now? Now let's look at it. Now, enrollment fee will cost you only $250. $250. And remember, it's just one time. Once you get into the platform, you are there, you are in forever. As in, you are not going to pay $250 anymore. That's all. It's one time. Remember, what I showed you above costs about $10,504. But look at how we have broken it down now to make it easy for you to join to access this information. So I remember $250 one time. And how much do you need to subscribe to the product? So that means I'm going to be talking about $10,000. Now look at it. For 12 months, you are going to access this information for $1,000 for 12 months. That is complete 1 year. You are going to access this information just for $1,000. After you have paid your enrollment fee, you just have $1,000 to pay to enjoy access to this information for 12 months, just $1,000. And we have also gone further to make it much more easier for you. Oh, someone will say, oh, wow. So from 10,000, you guys have brought this into as low as $1,000 in. See, we have also gone ahead to say, oh, you don't have for 12 months. Okay, give us a trial. Work with us for 6 months. And we say, okay, you can pay as low as $600 for 6 months. Now, if you're on this call tonight, you don't have any excuse. You don't have any excuse. If those figures you saw above there is your desire, then you don't have excuse, because we have brought it as low as you can access it. Let me tell you, it's still cheap now. I can tell you, as we approach the new year, this price is going to change. It's going to go to the moon to access it. So this is an opportunity to get it now at the ground floor. This product is still at the ground floor right now. And I just want to encourage you, if you are here tonight, we don't beg people to join us, because the truth is, what we have here is massive. But for your own advantage, please, this is the best time to get in, because this product is going to become more expensive, than what it is right now. And not only that, we have also gone ahead to make it, because we want everybody to be part of what we are doing. We want to share this prosperity with everybody. Now, we call this one, this is a promo, it's called 3 for 6. What does 3 for 6 means? Now, we say recommend 3 people to Moon Arcade and get 6 months free access, provided they all buy the $1,000 pack. Otherwise, you get 3 months free access. Please take note. If they buy $1,000 pack, remember, before they buy their $1,000 pack, they need to pay the enrollment fee to the platform. Then they subscribe to the product for $1,000. Once you have 3 persons who have done that, I can tell you, you have 6 months for free. Now, let me tell you, it's not actually free. You know, the value of that 6 months is actually $850. The value of the 6 months is actually $850 because once you pay a enrollment fee of $250, you pay $600. So $600 plus $250, that is $850. So tonoit is saying, if you can introduce 3 persons who will pay $1,250 each to be part of this platform, then you have 6 months for free. That is massive. So if you're here tonight, you have money, you can come. If you don't have money, you have an access. Get 3 persons to join and you have access for 6 months. And I bring this to a close. And this is what I say. See what is possible with knowledge and professional guidance. Please, knowledge is not enough, but professional guidance is much more important, you know, in tonoit. It's therefore impossible to subscribe and follow the system without an exit from lack into financial freedom in the shortest possible time. Please listen to me, in the shortest possible time. All the figures are around you true. Above, we have seen 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, things happened. But we are saying, follow us for the next 2 years and see if we'll not change your financial level forever. And finally, we say, with or without you, this space moves on. With or without you. I need you to have that at the back of your mind. Whether you join us or not, it does not make any difference. The truth is, with what we know now, like I was telling some people a few days ago, whether you join us or not, watch out in the next 2 years. Whether I want to be part or not. See, like we say, buy the future now when it's cheap. And remember, we say this is the most expensive thing you're going to buy, and every other thing becomes cheap. So buy the future now while it's cheap. So I welcome you to tonoit. I welcome you. Like what we're having tonight is what we call our Hyper Growth Tuesday, where we do show you how this business works every Tuesday, and that's what they're enjoying now. And I close with this. Tomorrow, you will wish you had started today. Win the game before it is played. I welcome you all to the platform that is creating the now and the future millionaires. Thank you for joining this call tonight. And I believe that you are going to make haste to become, to join the platform, to subscribe and, to enroll and subscribe to the product. So you're welcome, and we'll be open to your question shortly. Thank you tonight. Mr. Eddie, welcome.
Yeah, great job, Christinos. Excellent job. Excellent job. If you've got some value from that section, just concluded section, do you mind hitting the bottom line, just hitting us on the chat board there and drop value? Let's get some value. Just drop us value as a way of appreciating a job well done. Drop us value, value, value. Let's set that place on fire. Let's get to make him feel appreciated. Sometimes you get to hear money called and you're like, is it real? If you doubt it, I think I can understand you to an extent, because it's not logical. The mind is struggling to capture it, that just $100 can turn someone to a billionaire in this hard time. I mean, the shocking reality is that this thing happened, like the case of X. X was called sometime last year, I think January last year. Like in the case of T4, case of Theta, it was called March last year. At the beginning of COVID-19 was when those coins were called. And while we were locked down, some people were locked down and felt that the end has come to their life, the worst has happened. Some people were making smart decisions that makes that season the best of season for them ever, and make them to come out while others are crumbling their hands trying to find a foot again with the impact of post-COVID-19. Some are coming out celebrating. That's how it works. I'd like at this point to welcome Mr. Sam to join us before we get started, just to give our guests why they need to be part of this great movement. Mr. Sam is joining us all the way from Philippines. He happens to be the one sitting on the marketing department of this company. I'd like him to just take over the floor at this point. Within the next few minutes we have before we jump into the monarchy to tell our guests why they have to be part of this. Mr. Sam, are you in the building?
Yes, I'm here, Victor.
Thanks so much, bro.
Good morning
Nice
from the
go.
Philippines.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, a very informative presentation by Innocent. And, it's really powerful to know about to know it because at this point in time, you cannot find any company that is perfectly positioned in the crypto space and as well in the metaverse opportunities. And of course, metaverse will be explained in other platform, in our other presentation, but it only shows that the company is in a perfect position at this point in time. And with our flagship product, the leading product, which is Moonacade, really changing people's life every day. And just yesterday, we got the news that one of the members of Tonoit is also who subscribed also to Moonacade has turned $300 into 17 million naira, which is over 30,000 US dollars. So it's really powerful. So I would like to encourage everybody to join us in this movement. It's a global movement. It's a community where you can really build your wealth. And what is really good about this is that we will not take away your money. You will not give money to know it. You have full control over your money. And that's what we are really proud of this opportunity, because you will be given that kind of opportunity to have total control of your money and grow it based on the skills and knowledge you've learned from the world-class products of Tonowit, especially the Moonacade. So I would like to encourage everybody to join us. So don't procrastinate. Act now, because we are in a perfect position to really uh, decide and act on it, and please stop missing opportunities. So that's what to know it is all about. That's what Moonacade is all about, to give you the power to control your own money and grow it with us. And we will mentor you. We will guide you every step of the way to make sure that you will grow and eventually build your crypto wealth with to know it. So that's what I'm trying to achieve in this space, because I'm also new in this cryptocurrency, but I'm learning a lot at this point in time, and also investing in emerging cryptocurrency, which that's the whole point of our Moonacade product, which was discussed earlier, and that would be the most powerful um, endeavor that you can do in this lifetime. So with that, thank you very much, everybody, and I hope that we will join hands together to maximize this opportunity, and this is the time to act now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sam. Great job, great job, great job. Thank you so much for holding the brave in the Philippines and other part of the Asian market. We sincerely appreciate your contribution to expanding this project globally. Friends, that's just how it works. To someone right there who may also be thinking, so how do I get started? My advice to you will be, get back to who invited you to this Zoom and ask the person, I'm ready to go. How do I get started? You will be put through on how to get started. The good news is we have structured trainings to guide you on how to go about the business successfully after getting started. We are not interested in your pocket. We're interested in your future. What that means is we don't just get you on board and get you stranded. We get you on board We teach you the technical. We teach you the fundamental. We teach you the community impact on crypto business. We teach you what we call life skill, how to become an authority in this space. And at the same time, we give you mentorship. Because I can tell you for truth that crypto space is one place you can't afford to travel without a well-defined roadmap. It's like a captain on the IC without a compass. You can't just venture in here and hope not to have your fingers burned. Tonoit is there to guide you, to help you navigate in this space profitably, and also be in charge of your own hard-earned money. I think a time has come for us all to say goodbye to anybody, any system that has promises to you to, returns on your investment at the expense of your money being with them. At times, what they promise people in a year, like I was telling a friend, I bought some coin on Thursday. I mean, and as at it was on Thursday, as of Saturday, it has done well over 500%. That is more than what some systems are promising others for a whole year. In a week, I did over 500% of my investment. So guys, this is massive. This is big. Get started and make it happen big. For those in Port Harcourt, we'll be having a practical section in the office for members tomorrow. Please join us. Come back again on Tuesday, same time for this section. And please remember that by 9 o'clock on the dot, few minutes just after that, we are going into the moon. So join us in the moon market analysis section. If you don't have one package, please, it's time to activate, because every day you stay in this community without Monarchy package, you are losing money. You are losing money without Monarchy package. Please see that your package is alive. Let's do it together. So I meet you in the other meeting room, which is Monarchy, where you join us on that flight to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Just a way of saying thank you. Thank you for being part of tonight's meeting. Please get back to where we invited you and tell them how excited you are. But I tell you what, the future is guaranteed with our system. The people we are following knows the way. Like it's being said, if you are interested of getting to your destination, follow Uno route. Following Tonoit guarantees you a brighter future in your crypto venture. Don't miss your part. Let's go there together. God bless you, Ray God. God bless you. Please get back to who invited you and get started in a hurry and start taking profit massively. Although I will not fail to tell you, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Anyone that comes in here must be willing to invest and at least be able to stay at least for a minimum of a year or two to harvest. But I can tell you, when that future comes, it worth all that trouble of waiting for. God bless you, Ray Go. Thank you so much for being part of tonight's meeting. I meet you, some of you again in the Moon Arcade section as we get started. God bless you and bless your night. Good night.
And here's someone saying, going to the moon? What do you think it means?
To the moon,
means investing in a coin that has a huge gain resulting in a huge profit. Moon in cryptocurrency is an expression used when cryptocurrency prices are rising off the charts. Moon Arcade is an academy product where our team of experts
get back to you, mostly through our WhatsApp groups. Thank you so much.
Research for emerging opportunities in crypto. Don't be left behind. Moon Arcade may be your breakthrough opportunity to invest in crypto coins that has enormous potential. This is a unique opportunity for you to receive information way in advance on which particular coins will shoot to the moon and buy at the floor. Only at Moon Arcade you will have that special kind of privilege and even have the chance to own true crypto wealth. Here are some of our life-changing past calls. HEX, 77.770%. Investment, $1,000. Return on investment, $778,000. Axie Infinity, AXS, 15.900%. Investment, $1,000. Return on investment, $160,000. Why Moon Arcade? We have a team of sharpshooters to spot the moonbound coins and are tired of seeing people miss opportunities. We have the track record of precise calls. Moon Arcade has one goal, to be able to buy coins at the floor, which means you buy at introductory price. With Moon Arcade, extensive research are done for you to spot moon-bound crypto coins. Imagine your investment of $1,000 at pre-sale price, and you could gain positive returns on your portfolio within 12 months. It is not a question of if, it's a question of when. Make a decision and act on it. Are you ready to enjoy your flight to the moon? Moon Arcade is your ticket to the moon.